and welcome to Biscuits of Britain. I have got a unusual selection this week. I won't tell you while I make my tea. Top my tea back up. Make sure they're all moved around inside. Drop it into the cup. Be super careful because I burnt myself last time. Just going to give that a little bit of a stir because the bag is just sat at the bottom. It's not really moving anywhere. I think it's caught in some sort of vortex. There we go. What was I going to say? Oh, I was going to say, has anybody else had a cup where the bottom gave out while they were pouring a cup of tea? I've had 2 cups that I poured water in, and one, the bottom just sort of detached itself. It was on the bench, but the water just started pouring out and there was a massive crack all around when I picked it up. The bottom of the cup was there, and another one, it just started cracking everywhere and it was just leaking out the sides. So I'm always a bit worried when I pour tea when I have a cup and do it like that. Okay. So this week's biscuits, I've gone with 2 that I think are going to be low scores. Why, you ask? Actually, one may be a very good score. I'll show you what's on the biscuit plate this week. We have them as scores from last time. So, on the biscuit plate this week we have Jammy Dodgers, banana and toffee, aka banoffee. Now I like toffee and I like to eat bananas, but I don't like banoffee. I don't like the flavours together, and I don't like fake banana taste. So when something is made to taste like a banana, I don't like that. I only like real banana. And if I cook real banana, say if I make banana bread, that's the only time I like banana. But I got them because it's Biscuits of Britain and they were in Tesco's right next to the Jammy Dodgers. Although it says Jammy Dodgers, not jammy, is it? It's banana and toffee, it's not jam. So yeah, not sure how these are going to score. But then again, the last episode I had Jammy Dodgers and when I picked them apart they weren't actually that nice, which makes me sad. The next one is got fluff on them. Crunchy pink wafers. Wafer biscuit with a delicious cream filling. These are okay. They're not the most amazing tasty biscuit. The only reason I think they'll score okay is because of the crunch. I'm not sure how the actual taste or the dunkability will fare, to be honest. Just need somewhere for my tea bag to go. Make sure it's nice and brewed. Squeeze it out. Milk. colour. Can you see it? I like to have it. Okay, quick test. This cup's very unusual to hold. Normally when I hold a cup, I hold it like that, or glass or anything. I hold it naturally with my pinky out. I was never taught to do that. I was never made to do it. It's just I do it. But this cup has an interesting handle, and I think that thing there, correct me if I'm wrong, that thing there is for your finger to sort of butt up against so the cup doesn't tip like that. Because this finger, my ring finger, is stopping the cup tilt forward. Because it's, I don't know if you can see. I don't want to spill this everywhere. It's like that there. Okay, let's get into the nitty gritty. Do my little chart. So we have where's banana and toffee? And big whiff. Sound wrapper. Crunch. Taste. Drinkability. So we'll start off with the Jammy Dodger. See, I did this one last time and again it doesn't do anything. Maybe. No. What did I give it last time? I would give it a 4, 5, 4.5. 4. Should I give it a 4 or 4.5? 4.5. The ends save it. Right, I have to look at my last score. So 4.5. So pink wafer, or wafer as some people call it. Jimmy Oliver said something like that the other day. Oh, I know this is. I like this because it's kind of a higher pitched crinkle. I really like deep crinkles, like heavy plastic, like a rain cover, or very light crinkles like tissue paper, but sometimes in between. This is okay. It's only okay though. I give it a 5. Sorry, beat you by half a point. Crunch time. Essentially, I'm going to taste it as well at this point. Oh god, it's horrible. you'd be very surprised. This is how they look. It's obviously the banana in the creamy coloured stuff, and then the toffee. That's a better crunch than the jammies. Okay, that's enough of that one. Crunch. I would give it a 4. The second crunch was very similar to the Jammy Dodger, but the first one had a bit of a snap to it. So I'll give it a 4. Can't wait to taste it. You ready? Getting close to this one. I'd say this is a good one. Again, I can't hear it through the headphones, I can only hear it in my own head. What would I give it? What would I give that? It was a good crunch. It wasn't amazing. A 7. I would give it a 7. Take these out. Do my nut in. So the crunch is a 7. Taste. Okay. And take a nice big bite. It's disgusting. That's really disgusting. You didn't say that right. No, of course you didn't. Oh no, I got tea everywhere. This says I'm going to take one more bite. Don't really want to. I'm going to see if I can get more of the toffee. Or if I was just unlucky and I got lots of banana. unusual texture. I got more toffee that time. A lot more toffee. That was bearable, but still not nice. Before I spill my tea, I was going to say, I don't know whether I'm going to be subjective and just say it's all, you know, what I think about. It's kind of unfair to judge a banana biscuit when I don't really like banana flavour things. But at the same time, I am judging it. Okay, so the banana is pretty rancid. It's not a nice, mild banana flavour. It's, oh god, it was disgusting. It was really horrible. It was quite a sharp, kind of bittery taste. The toffee makes it slightly milder. And on the whole, it just wasn't very nice. I think if you liked banana flavour things, I still don't think this would be very nice. What could I give it? It's disgusting, but it's still edible. You know, if I was starving, I would eat that. If I was starving. Oh god. I'm gonna give it a 2. It didn't make me balk, and I would eat it if I was starving. That's me being generous. Okay. So, taste for the pink wafer. Very wafery, obviously, it's a wafer. But those of you who know what wafer tastes like know it's that. It's like a very strong taste wafer, I think. It can be very overpowering. I'm going to struggle with this one. I think the problem with pink wafers is I like them, but they're not a very nice biscuit. I think if I give that to most normal people, they'd be like, what on earth is that? That's disgusting. But for some strange reason I kind of like it. So I don't know what it's meant to taste of, to be honest. It was like cream with a delicious cream filling. The cream filling wasn't that good. It didn't really have a flavour. It's not like strawberry or anything, unless it is strawberry and it just doesn't taste like strawberry. Well, I'm gonna have to score it low because I don't think it tastes that good, but for some reason it's hard to describe. When I eat it, it's like, they're Moorish, but they're not necessarily really nice. I like Pringles. Even if you're eating salty Pringles, it's not that the salty flavour is the most amazing flavour in the world. They're just very Moorish, easy to eat, and I think that's the same with those. They're very Moorish, even though the flavour isn't that good. I'm going to give them a 5. I think they only deserve a 5. I'm being tough today. Okay, now it's the Dunkability Challenge, and I've got a funny feeling I know who's going to top this one. Okay, so let's get some water in here. Oops. Just gonna move that to stop small children and myself burning our arms. Okay, so I'm gonna get straight into the dunk. Jammy Dodger in twice. 1, 2. Or should I say banana and toffee disgusting Dodger? Let's have a look. Look. Now that was okay until I squished it, which means it would have made it to your mouth after dunking, which gets it 2 points. Now for the wafer. 1, 2. So that would have made it to your mouth by now. Oh my goodness, look at that. Didn't expect that. I think the wafer could go in for another one. Just to double check, it could do a double dunk. Wow, I was totally wrong about that. Genuinely thought that the wafer would dissolve. I was very, very wrong. I don't know why I thought that actually. I just thought it would disintegrate. Okay. So that gets 3 points. Let's tot up the scores and see who's the winner. 8, 12, 12.5, 7, 10, 20. Well, with a very measly Ron Weasley 12.5, it is the Skanky Dodgers. And honestly, this doesn't surprise me. The taste on these is foul. It's just my opinion, but it's true. They're disgusting. Someone out there would love these, but they're not sat at this table judging those biscuits. With 20. How do these score 20? Pink, upside down, falling out the packet. Wafers. Very surprised that they scored 20 because what else do we have? The Gold Bar scored 21. What? I don't get it. It's baffling my mind. The gold bar that I love, that I adore, scored 21. These wafers that are just okay scored 20. But of course, the gold bar wrapper's probably not as good. The crunch wasn't very good. It only topped it for taste. And in the real world, I don't go into Asda or Tesco and, crinkle the wrappers and think, it's got a good wrapper, I'm going to get that. I go in for taste. I have to remember that. So, let's have a look. What have we got? I've got 6 now. In 6th place is the disgusting banana and toffee jammy dodgers. Then in 5th place we have jammy dodgers. Not doing very well, are they? In 4th place with 18.5 we have the Lotus biscuits. Then it's very close. 3rd place we have the pink wafers. 2nd place gold bar, and 1st place, still reigning champion, the Tunnocks caramel wafers. Well, I would love to say that this was one of my favourite episodes, but I really didn't enjoy eating the banana and toffee dodgers. If anyone would like them posted out to you, you can have them. Oh, horrible. Well, until next time, folks, when I have a teapot and a milk jug and not just my carton of milk, take care and have a cup of tea on me.